along with Chris Singleton. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Chase Maidra, the leadoff batter, as he looked to save the play and get the first out. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get. It's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an out hand. By the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Ball, that's just out.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Out towards right center field. Edwards has a beat on it. And that is that. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. This is Marlins baseball on The Show, Florida. Back here in Miami, getting the start for the Chicago White Sox, Eric Fetty. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Stepping in, Otto Lopez. The 0-1. Fouled off down the right side. And down on strikes. And one out now. He'll challenge. Thought that was a ball. And it's going to stay. Ripped on the ground to second. The throw to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first. 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Liam Hicks. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the White Sox DH, Andrew Benintendi. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That misses.
That's out.
Ball 1. Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
Marcy takes it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. No score here in the second.
That's ball 2.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
And the strike call will stand. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Now
ball
it's 3 and 2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Payoff pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. And ball one. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swing and a 2 down, nobody on.
That's ball two.
Up and
That's ball
in.
three.
Ball three.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be. Bottom of the inning, and now for the Marlins, Jake Berger. Ground ball left side and foul ball. Oh, great stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Kyle Sauer.
The 0-1. And that one fouled off.
Ball.
Really
that's
good
out.
take, especially with two strikes.
And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it. 2 down. Heriberto Hernandez will hit next. Drove in their only run in last night's game. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
That one. Got him swinging. We'll move to the back here at Lone Depot Park. New inning getting started. Lenny Sosa steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing and a chopper out to short. Throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Fly ball down the line. And that will drop foul. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's the left fielder, Derek Hill. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday.
Nope, that's down. That's ball 2.
On the ground, right side. Tags the runner for 1. Throw to first.
No, he's in.
The batter number 10, second baseman, Chase Mongraw.
If he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Throws to first in time. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. So 1 left for the White Sox, and we are still scoreless. Back here in Miami, well, Singy, as we talked about earlier, he was dominant in his last start and doing the same thing again today.
Yeah, Boog, in total control on the mound in this one. What a run he's on. Let's see if he can keep this thing going.
Ball 1.
The 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Ball 2.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. He saw a lot of pitches in that at bat and found a way to win the battle.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0 for to start the season and get into a slump.
Jacob Marcy, the next up for the Marlins. Hitless last night, and they only scored 1 run. Hit on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Number 63 appears to be getting ready, and I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut.
I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Upstairs. Ball.
On the corner for a strike. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. So Watt puts runners at first and second.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Popped in the air, left field. And there's 2 to hit here.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to as far as just a late swing.
Three.
And he got him. Strike three, and that'll retire the side. Back here in Miami as we go to the top of the fourth. Kyle Teal steps to the plate for the White Sox. Junk back to work.
Nope, that's a ball.
Nice grab to first. Nicely done for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Foul ball there. All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. Check swing, and he went 0-2. Swings through it for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Andrew Benintendi steps up. Benintendi
Ball, that's
outside.
outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Nope, upstairs.
Two down, nobody on. Just
Ball
missed.
3.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. On to the bottom of the 4th now. Still with number 63 gets the call from the pen. And this is the best way to make your major league debut. No one on base.
Yeah, you're already going to be a little nervous out there, so I think it's a nice job by the skipper to get him in here without any added pressure with traffic on the bases.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now it's Jake Berger to hit. 0 for 1 so far. And a big swing and a miss. Oh, right to